Hi, everybody. This is Kelly with Kelly Creates. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. So I am doing the 365 Days of Granny Squares by Nadia with Yarn Utopia. And I am on week 24 and 25, I believe. I do it usually every 2 weeks, sometimes every one. There's been once when I did it every 3 weeks because I wasn't feeling well. And I made a little mistake. So these are Granny Squares day 162 through 176, but I somehow accidentally skipped 163. So it's 162 through 176. So I have 14, but I skipped a day. So I'll do that one later and show it, but sorry about that. I wasn't feeling too well during those weeks, so just mixed up. But I will go through the names of the patterns and if the patterns are available and what I use for the yarn and all of that. So this is the first one, and this is day 162. It's called Rose of Sharon Granny Square by Anu Crochet. The link does not bring you to a pattern. It brings you to an empty website. So there was a pattern at one point, I'm assuming, but there isn't now. These are older. But this is what the square looks like. Okay. And this is just your basic granny square on the outside. This is medium gray from Big Twist. And the red is True Red from Just Active, the Dollar Tree yarn. And then the yellow in there, I always forget the name of it. Where are you, yarn? I always forget the name of that one, and I don't know why. I can't remember it, and now I can't find it. Brandon, can you do me a favor? Can you give me that yellow yarn that's at the top without knocking anything over, do you think? Brandon's gonna grab that for me because I used it a few times, so I keep forgetting the name of it. There it is. Okay. So Tender Touch. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. So the yellow, well, honey. Okay. So the yellow is Tender Touch in Buttercup. So there we go. Okay, so 163 I skipped for some reason, but I will do it and show it next week. But it is called Square Motif Baby Blanket by Elaine Phillips. The pattern is for the whole blanket, but obviously she does it in squares. And it's a really pretty one, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't do it. Okay, so let's go to day 164 is Sparkle Flower Square by Corinne Brad. And there is a pattern, and it is on topcrochetpatterns.com. But this is the square here. So I have the white in the center there is some Dollar Tree Just Active white. And then the blue there is the Royal Blue Just Active. It came out really crooked. I have to probably redo it. But the yellow is that Tender Touch in the Buttercup, I think. Hold on. Yes, it is. And then this light blue here is We Love Yarn. There's no color name on that one, but it's a We Love Yarn acrylic. Okay, so next is I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, day 165, which this one was my favorite. It's the Celtic, I'm going to say that wrong, Celtic Knot Square. This is also by Corinne Brad and can be found on topcrochetpatterns.com. So here, and that's so cool. I thought it was going to be so much more complicated than it actually was, but it looks really cool. A dragon. So I have this blue here. I got it from my birthday. It didn't have a label on it, but it feels like red heart. So I would assume that's like a red heart, and it's like a medium blue color. Lime green from Just Active, just Active, and then this is watermelon from Big Twist. This is yellow from Just Yarn, white from Just Active, purple from Just Active, and True Red from Just Active. I love that one. Yeah. Okay. So next is day 166 is called Ornate Center Square, and this is also by Corinne Brad. on topcrochetpatterns.com. And that is this here. So the center, those are two different blues. Okay, so the center is from We Love Yarn, and then this is Big Twist Medium Gray, We Love Yarn, Lime Green Just Active, and then this is the Red Heart Blue. It doesn't really seem like it on the camera, but this is darker than, well, yeah, I guess you can tell a little bit. It's a little bit darker. Okay. Okay, so the next one is called Day 167 is Flower Arbor Throw by Elaine Phillips. So this one has the pattern is written for a whole blanket. And this one is very big. It does say in the pattern, if you just want to make a square or you want to make it smaller, choose a smaller hook. But I just went ahead and did it with normal because I do have a couple other ones that are larger, so I can put these larger ones together. So that is this right here. I do like it a lot. It's a yarn eater. This used a lot of yarn to do it, but that's okay. I like it. So that's that medium gray in the center from Big Twist, and then the lime green from Just Yarn, Just Active, and lime and white from Just Active as well. It's like as big as my face. I just want to check one thing. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that's right. I thought I missed count again. Okay. So this next one is 168. And I'm gonna probably say this wrong, so I'm gonna try to say it slow. Chrysanthemum. There we go. Square by Adia Covington. And this is a pattern that's available on Ravelry. Said that wrong too. Okay, so there it is. So the blue is the We Love Yarn, and then I have the orange from Just Active in there. I like that one a lot too. Okay, and then okay, so these next 1, 2, 3, 4, there's only the links only bring you to one they bring you to the same pattern. So I'm not sure why that is, but this first one, 169, they're under Glorious Grannies by Christine Harvey on topcrochetpatterns.com. That Glorious Grannies is what it's listed on Nadia's side, but when I click on it, it does say Kitsch Granny Squares for all 4 of these. But this one has the pattern for it. So this is that cute one there, has my popcorn stitches in it. Those are my favorite. So we have some of that Tender Touch yellow in the middle, and then lime green Just Active on the outsides, whites from Just Active, and then this is some of the Tender Touch as well, but it's in the color rose. That. And then, so yeah, that was 169. Okay, so 170, there's no pattern for, and my petals look horrible, so sorry. My petals are all jacked up. They look crazy. They look like spider legs. I'm sure I can get them to like stretch out more. I crochet tight, so on these I do need to crochet a little bit looser. Here, let me see. Still just look really pointy and like, it is what it is. That's what mine looks like. It looks crazy. But it has the yellow from the Tender Touch, the white from Just Active, the lime green from Just Active, and this outside is We Love Yarn with my crazy flower in there. This next one I love, love, love. That was 170. Okay, so this is 171. And it's the moss stitch in rainbow colors. I'll just go through. So we have the dark purple from Just Active, the light blue from We Love Yarn. This is the Red Heart blue, lime green Just Active, Tender Touch Buttercup, Just Active orange, Just Active true red, and then it repeats again. So you could just keep going with that and make it big, really cute. Okay, so that was 171. So 172, no pattern for this one. But it is by Christine Harvey. And there's that. So we have that red in the middle is the true red, and then we have the rose from Tender Touch. The yellow from Tender Touch is Buttercup, and then lime green Just Active, and Big Twist watermelon on the outside. Okay. Okay, so those ones. Okay, the next one is called LD-0112 Geometrical Afghan Block by Crochet. I always say that wrong. I'm not even going to say it. I always say it wrong, but there is no pattern for it. I tried to find the pattern and it doesn't bring up the pattern, but it is a larger one. It's a more open one, definitely one that needs to be blocked to get it to sit, but there it is. And I'd use We Love Yarn, the light and the dark for this one. Hi, Magnus. Okay. So that was 173. Okay, so 174 is Flowery Square by Adia Covington. The pattern is available on Ravelry. Jeez. My words are not working. Okay, so this is another big one, but I love that one. So it's the True Red from Just Active in the middle, and then we have that Tender Touch Buttercup, medium gray Big Twist, and the lime green from Just Active. This next one, 175, should technically be the end of my week 25, but because I messed up, I have one that goes into week 26. But this next one is, so it's 175 is called Scatter Cushion by Lucinda Gatterton. It is on topcrochetpatterns.com. And this is, it has a whole pattern to do like it's a pillow. That is, the middle reminds, I know it's a snowflake, and maybe if I did it in white, it would seem more like a snowflake, but it reminded me of a sheriff badge when I did it. But this is the We Love Yarn in the dark blue, and then we have the dark purple from Just Active. This is Rose from Just Yarn, and then Buttercup from Tender Touch in there. So this is the bonus one that's technically supposed to be week 26, but it is number 176. It's called Lemon and Lime Square by Corinne Brad. The link does not take you to a pattern. It takes you to a pattern for a different square. But this is it right here. So lemon and lime. And I have that yellow from the Buttercup, Tender Touch Buttercup, and then lime green from Just Active on there. Okay, so thank you for watching. Sorry for the little mess up, but I will make that square up and get it put in with my next time. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you've made any of these squares before, let me know down below, or if you want to let me know which one your favorite one is as well, I would appreciate reading the comments on that. Brandon's always here to say bye. Okay, and I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their weekend, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.